So, today we are talking about different methods for subtracting. We did different methods of adding last week. We're doing different methods of subtracting this week. Can you check your tape for me? Alright, so our first one, the first part we're going to do is we're going to take our story problem and make an estimate, okay? So at the top of 22 it says estimate 825 minus 478 and write a number model to show your thinking. Then solve using each of the three subtraction methods, okay? So we have the numbers 825 minus 478, okay? Flip it over. There you go. We're on 22. We're on page 22. Okay. So, we are going to estimate first, okay? That means we're going to round. What are we going to round 825 to if I'm looking at my tens place? Bella?
830.
830. What am I going to round 478 to if I'm looking at my tens place? Keegan?
Should we write this down?
480. This is at the start of our number model that we need to write on the estimate line. Okay, so what's 0 minus 0?
0.
0. Can we do 3 minus 8?
No.
No, so we gotta borrow, and this will be a 7, and this becomes 13. What's 13 minus 8? What's 13 minus 8, Grace?
5.
Good, 5. And now we have 7 minus 4 is
3.
3. So our estimate is 350. Okay? That's our estimation. Makes sense? Okay. Now we need to do our count up method. Okay? For a count up method, I'm using a different color. For count up, quiet feet, bud. When you have the count up method, you bring a number up to a certain amount and then do a little bit more work, okay? So let me just show you an example before we even look at this problem, okay? Let me show you an example. If we have the numbers 90, you don't need to write this anywhere because this is an example, minus 37, okay? The count up method would be, okay, how much do I need to add to make this to a good round number? Who knows?
3.
3. We're going to add 3 to this, okay? And it's going to become 40, right? It's a good round number. Now, we're just looking at 90 minus 40. What's 90 minus 40?
50.
Keegan?
50.
50. Now, this is where we take these two numbers and add them. What's 50 plus 3?
53.
53. That is what 90 minus 37 is. We just added, so that would be like if it's kind of the way that we do math or subtraction mentally. That's kind of the way a lot of us do it, where we're like, okay, minus 37, well, 37 is 3 away from 40, and 90 minus 40 is 50, so it's 50 plus 3, 53. Okay? It's kind of just a roundabout way of looking at it without having to write it down and borrow and all that stuff. Make sense? So, let's take that and see what we can get with our numbers from our problem. Okay? So, we have 825, right? Minus 478. How many would it take for us to get to 500 for this number? Who knows? 2 to 480, right? So if we get to 480, then how many more do we need to get to 500?
Is it 22 in total?
Yeah, it's gonna be 22 in total. Cause what you did is right. It's another way, but I'm gonna get us a little closer. Okay? So we have 478, and we could do this. We could just do add 2. Okay? So now we have 825 minus 480. But if I want to get it a little closer, I'm gonna add 20 more. Okay? We can count up more than one time. Okay? So now I have 825 minus, everyone write this down, minus 500. Okay? This is where I'm at so far. Keegan?
Are we still at that counting up
Yep.
subtraction?
This was an example that I said you didn't have to write.
Oh.
Okay? Why don't you just write count up down here and do it in this open space? Okay,
Write all of it down?
the blue. Okay, so now how far away are we from this? So we have 5 minus 0 is
0, 5.
5 minus 0 is 5. 2 minus 0 is
2,
and 8 minus 5 is
3.
3. But now I need to add up my total and my add ups or my count ups. Okay? So now I need to do 325 plus 22. Okay? 5 plus 2 is
7.
7. 2 plus 2 is
4.
4. And then 3 plus 0 is
3.
3. So our answer is 347. Our next method is trade first. Okay? So when we trade first, it means we borrow before we do anything else. Okay? So let's write our number down. I'm going to write it in columns, okay? So we have 825. No. I just said I was going to write it in columns and I didn't do it. 8. I'm leaving some space. 25 minus 4. Make sure you're writing this down. 78. Okay. Okay. So I'm borrowing first. I'm looking at my problem and saying, do I need to borrow? Am I going to need to borrow in this problem?
Yes.
Yes. So I need to borrow from my 2 first, right? So I'm going to make this a 1 and cross this out and make it a 15. Okay? Now, do I still need to borrow some more?
Yes.
Yes. I'm crossing out my 8, making it a 7, and making my 1 an 11. Okay? This is just getting our borrowing out of the way before we do our problem. Make sense?
Yes.
So you're literally just borrowing before you subtract, and then you're just subtracting regular. So what's 15 minus 8?
7.
What's 11 minus 7?
4.
4. What's 7 minus 4?
3.
347. Did we get the same answer as we did in our count up method?
Yes.
Yes. Because this is the trade first method. Okay, that's the trade first method. You borrow before you solve. That's the only difference. Okay, do you have a question, Lillian?
I think that since we keep on getting 347, that I think that we're gonna get 347 on the next one.
Yeah, we are. I think that's a good observation. No, I'm sad. What's Mara?
I say boo to this to this method.
I mean, it's not a bad method.
I don't like
It's a good idea. Hold on. It's a good idea to be like, okay, I'm planning ahead and solving my problem. It only annoys me that they act like it's brand new. It's not brand new.
That's what bothers
Okay.
me.
All right. Now I want you guys to do in the next section. It says U.S. This is a very fun video. It says U.S. traditional subtraction. Okay. So now I want you guys in that section to solve it traditionally. Okay? Hint. Like Lillian said, you should be getting the same answer. If you get a different answer, check your work. Okay? Then you're going to write which method you prefer and why. Okay?